believed to be the one who shot at a police helicopter during the bloody Rosettenville showdown early this month, has reportedly been nabbed in Tembisa. He joins 10 others who were arrested during the exchange of gunfire on Monday. Now, 6 suspects are still on the run. Let's go live now to our camera person who's on the scene in Tembisa. If you're just joining us, these are live pictures coming to us from Tembisa. This is related to a bloody shootout that took place on the 21st of February in Rosettenville. A bloody, deadly gunfight that ensued there. It claimed the lives of 9 people, including 1 police officer. Now today, the accused made their first appearance in the Johannesburg Magistrates Court. 10 men had been arrested, and that matter had been postponed to the 3rd of March. 1 more person taken into custody in Tembisa today, and these are where these live pictures are coming from. You see the blue lights, you see the police officers on the scene. We do only have a camera person on the scene, so we really are just taking these pictures as they come in. So do bear with us for that. We're hoping that there will be a statement from the police, from Mavela Masondo, quite shortly, the senior communication officer for the SAPS, that hopefully will give us some kind of clarity at what exactly we are looking at right now.
Sorry. The people, everyone, that side, please.
Let me appreciate Team Gauteng. They did it again. It's an integrated team. As you can see here, I'm with the Chief of EMPD, Chief Mapieye, Chief of GMPD, and Jimukasi. So all our members are represented in this team, and they did it again. They are restoring order in Gauteng. They are winning back the minds and hearts of the people of Gauteng. They've been hard at work. Ever since we had that big success on Monday, they've been hard at work looking for those who have escaped. And this one, I can confirm that is one of those. As you have seen there, we got total 9 firearms, of which is 4 rifles and 5 pistols, and a lot of ammunition. We also have the jammer, but of biggest concern is the police uniform. Yeah, it's of biggest concern. It's a police uniform. It clearly shows and it confirms that we still have a lot of rotten potatoes within our midst, within our rank. But I'm happy that we still have also the good police officers in our midst who are prepared to can go out there and uproot this criminality so that the people of Gauteng, they can live in peace.
Just perhaps talk to us now about, we do know that 10 of them had appeared today in court. Do you know when this particular suspect will be appearing? Do you have an indication as to when he'll be charged? Perhaps tomorrow, and he'll also be appearing to join the rest of his peers?
Yeah, obviously we still have 48 hours to do our groundwork, and when the detectives, they are ready, within 48 hours we'll ensure that the person appear before court.
What on the heels of the 6 others?
Yeah, you know, the message is simple to all of them. The net is gradually closing on them. It's up to them to hand themselves over to us, or we'll send this team to can go and fetch them one by one.
It must be worrisome that you find so much ammunition. I mean, you've mentioned it, but it must be so much worrisome and even scathing and scary. So much, not only ammunition, but the rifles, some of them which are high density, that could just harm the nation if these people were to go to war again with the police, sometimes in full view of the public.
You know, actually, I'm excited that we have recovered these firearms, but I am worried that there is still a lot of firearms out there in the hands of wrong people. That worries me, and that's what keeps me awake. Because these are the weapons of war. Actually, they can use it, you can start war at any given time. But thanks God, we do have this dedicated team, and it's a highly trained tactical team, integrated. So these ones, they are determined to ensure that they want to clean the streets of Gauteng.
Definitely. Elias Mawela is the commissioner here in Gauteng. Thank you very much, Commissioner. As you can see, the operations here are continuing, and quite lots of ammunition. I'm sure we'll be able to cut some of those corners and send it back to studio, that we'll be able to see that will be just the amount of ammunition that was found here in the rifles which are here, and as well as, just getting an allocation, as well as the fact that there seems to be just
stepping into our where we take photos, please.
Size with the
These are live pictures coming to us from Tembisa here in Johannesburg. We just heard from police spokesperson Elias Mawela addressing the gathered media there in the dead of the night. The scene, we believe, where a suspect was nabbed or was arrested earlier today, an ongoing investigation into that bloody and deadly gunfight that took place in Rosettenville on the 21st of February. Now, 10 of the suspects appeared in the Joburg Magistrates Court today for the first time. It was postponed till the 3rd of March, but one more taken into custody here. We believe 6 are still on the run. Quite a lot of numbers involved here, and that is because it was at least 25 suspects who were involved in this this gun battle that took place. They were accosted, according to reports, during that crime intelligence-led operation, as the Hawks called it, and they allegedly thwarted their plans to allegedly commit a cash-in transit robbery. So these guys were planning something big, and going by the the firearms and ammunition that we saw there earlier in the live pictures coming to us from Tembisa, something big was indeed planned. Elias Mawela confirming there to the gathered media that they've gathered 9 firearms, and those included rifles as well, and a lot of ammunition. But he said of biggest concern to him personally is that they also came across a police uniform, and he said, and I quote, "It shows me that there are still a lot of rotten potatoes in our midst," is what Elias Mawela said, and he said that police uniform of the biggest concern, and again just showing the thought and planning that was going into whatever these men were planning. The list of charges seems endless. There are charges of murder, attempted murder, possessions of unlicensed firearms and ammunition, possession of explosives, and possession of hijacked vehicles is what and these suspects are facing. They did not, however, enter into a plea. There were also questions amongst of the 10 men that appeared in court today. We believe, according to reports, 4 of them or 3 of them also were asked to prove their nationality as well, and of course then a long list of the rest of the suspects and where they're from. But as we believe, information coming through, still 6 suspects are on the run as well, and the police will continue their investigation, as Elias Mawela, the police spokesperson, unpacked for us there from Tembisa just a few moments ago. If you've just joined us, these are live pictures coming to us from Tembisa. Lots of blue lights, lots of uniforms, probably also lots of plainclothes policemen on the scene there as well, and that is what we are getting from our camera person, who's on his own on the scene there and bringing us as much information as he possibly can right now.
coming in to apprehend someone.
Right, so we're going to leave those pictures for now, fast developing as it normally does with stories like this, but that shootout on the 21st of February on the streets of Rosettenville, bloody and indeed deadly. 9 people lost their lives, including 1 police officer. We believe 8 of the accomplices are amongst the 9 that are dead. So quite a big investigation needed there, and by the looks of it, that's exactly what's going on in Tembisa, where one of the suspects was nabbed just today, while earlier today 10 others appeared in the Johannesburg Magistrates Court. We'll continue to bring you the latest on that story as it develops.